Hi everybody, just a short little video here to run you through the steps to get your ISAAP form downloaded, filled in, and then how to upload it to the Google Drive folder. So from the presentation that Jenny Carey gave today, if you go to the link here on slide 9, this will take you to the DPI site with the Badger accommodations. And when you scroll to the bottom here, you're going to get a link to download the ISAAP tool. Click on that. Whether it tells you where it's going to download it or not, that doesn't matter because it's going to show up here on your bottom. When that gets done downloading, you can go ahead and open that one. And before you get started, there's two things that you're going to have to do with the file. First thing is you're going to want to make sure that you enable the editing. And then secondly, you're going to want to enable the content, the macros. That'll give you those fillable drop-down menus. So we're going to start here. If you look down at the bottom, there's some instructions and some other informational stuff, but you're going to want to make sure you're starting on Student Tab 1. So you click in the box and you can start by typing in your students' names. You can put your name here as your teacher of record, put the grade that you're working on, and you can just put Brown Deer. This SSID number here is the most important part of this record for each student. I'm gonna be sharing a file with you that's gonna have all the students' SSID numbers. So whatever student you have, you can go and copy and paste that number from that file. It'll be a shared Excel file or a Google spreadsheet file. So once you have in all this information completed, this first row here was the universal tools. These are all turned on. Checking one of these will turn those off. You can scroll from side to side to see the different tools. Then you're going to come down and you're going to select the student need. Selecting a checkbox here will populate the types of supports that they have. Hovering over them gives you a little bit of information on that support. And then from here you can select the different type of choices that you have based on the selection that you make. So you click on the box, you drop down. If it does seem a little bit too small for you to read, holding your control button on your keyboard and then scrolling in will allow it to zoom up a little bit, so that way you can get a little better sense of that. And then again, control and scroll back will give you that. One of the things that you have to then check here as well is the type of service or identification of the student need. If you select, if you're a regular ed teacher and you're selecting educator's recommendation, something that's not in their 504 or their IEP, notice that the accommodations don't populate. To get those to populate, you'd have to select either the 504 or the individualized program. And when you do that, then you again have these different options that show, and then you can select your drop downs. All of these choices again are based on what you choose for the student need. So once you get student 1 filled out, click over to student tab 2, fill out the same information, and then just repeat as necessary. The report that it's going to generate is all the way at the end. You can get there by clicking on this arrow down at the end, and it'll show the report. This is a report though that you don't want to edit in at all. You don't want to change any of the information. As you can see, there's a lot of formulas. Basically what it's doing is it's bringing in information from all these other tabs. So any editing that you want to do, changing of students' information or students' requirements, you're going to make sure that you go back to the student tab. So once you have all that filled out, and again, you can only put 15 students in here. So if you have more than 15 students that you're working with for a special ed teacher or ELL teacher, you're going to download a second form and put the remaining students in there. Once you have that done, you're going to need to save the file. So we're going to go to File and Save As. And then this part's really important. You're going to make sure that you change or add your last name to the file name so that when you upload it to Google Drive that I don't have all the file names the same, so I can differentiate between the names of the files. So make sure you put your name on there, save it in a place where it's easy for you to remember and get at, and then click Save. Once that's been saved, you can close out of your ISAAP program here, and you're going to want to upload that to the Google Drive folder that I shared with you. So if you go to the email that I shared with you that has the ISAAP folder in it, you can click on the name of the folder here, and then say Open in Drive. That'll bring you directly into that shared folder. This is a shared folder. So then what you're going to do is you're going to find where you saved your file. So here's my file that I worked on, I saved, and you simply have to click it, drag it, and drop it right there. And it will show that it's uploading. And there it is, and everything should be good to go. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me or contact me. We'll be providing work time during PLC time, as well as our Tech Thursdays, to answer any other questions that you might have in person. All right, thanks.